I'm on Ray in the Champions League. It's on me if I stand on street. I need a pack to land on me. All cats don't land on feet. All good if her face is pretty, but I'm judging her hands and feet. Girls say I got handsome features. Young boy in a bando cleaning. I'm hitting up Bernie's Burgos. You can't knock a man for dreaming. I ain't putting no women on pedestals. You got sauce, that sauce ain't credible. I'm sitting in Matsuhisa. Restaurants old, but the sauce incredible.
Cheers,
Don't
boys.
provoke him, MC soak him. Gonna get sauced incredible.
Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sal, and currently guys, just woken up. The time right now is 6:22. Okay, so I'm gonna get up right now and probably gonna just crack on with some work straight away. It's gonna be just a totally realistic day in my life. It's currently a Tuesday. Now guys, I actually want to show you as well the views from the balcony, because it's pretty cool to be able to wake up and then have views like this. It's gonna be basically just a realistic POV day in the life of a full-time trader who is living in Bangkok, Thailand. Everything I do today I'll just show you. I need a haircut, as you guys can tell. I'm looking literally homeless, and luckily my friend is actually flying out today. He's a barber, so I'm gonna tell him to cut my hair, and then I'll take him to Nobu after or something. I'll take him somewhere nice, maybe a bar. So we'll see what we got up to today, guys. You know, it's just gonna be a raw, realistic day in my life. So let's probably do some work right now and get into the day.
Soaking, gonna get sourced incredible. Ganja and it's doused in chemicals. We're selling relief, it's medical. We're selling relief, it's chronic.
So guys, right now I'm basically just replying to a few questions that some of my inner circle members have. She's just sent me basically a load of different examples and things to go through. So I'm going to check this out now, go through these videos which she sent me, and basically see if I can help her out. And also going through right now my free community, which I've actually started really recently, right? It's very, very new. So if you want to join, guys, the link for this will be in the description. I'll try and help you guys out as much as I can. Obviously, you know, it won't be my main priority, but I will still be replying to everyone's DMs and everything. So you can see here, this guy asked me a question. So I'm just gonna basically reply to him right now as well.
There's no happy ending. Fuck trending, nigga, I'm trendy. It's school days and it's assembly. Gang Lee, let me the extend.
Let's go. So guys, right now I'm basically just breaking down a trade that one of my members took yesterday, called Daniel. Okay, so he took this trade yesterday. He showed me a picture, and I believe he had a break-even trade on this one, because it looks like it did come back down and stop him out at break-even. So that's okay. But yeah, nevertheless, very good use of the continuation model which I teach. So I'll probably just let him know any sort of pointers, any things he could have improved on for that position. But overall, it does look like he did a good job with this trade. So that's all good. And yeah, just going to continue working for a bit more. So guys, after taking a bit more of a deep dive into the trade he took yesterday, I realized that he's actually taken that trade pretty much on a Asian range that was super big, right? And when it's a big Asian range, when Asian range is high in volume, that basically means that London session and New York session is less likely to have big volume as well, because Asian range has taken up the majority of the volume, right? So it's not ideal to trade on those conditions. And that's basically what I said to him. I said to him, look bro, it was a good position, the idea was correct, but Asian range was way too big for the position to ever work out, because it wasn't going to give you big volume in London session, and that's why it didn't go to your TP. So guys, now obviously I'm going out later to a very nice restaurant, and I'll leave that one as a surprise, or where I decide to go. But currently I've decided I might need to buy some more nice shirts, so we're going to be trying on this one. This one I've got right now is a little bit too big though, but it's not actually that bad. I mean, if I button it up fully, it'll be decent. And then we're going to try this one here as well. So guys, I'm just about to jump onto a call with my trading community. I do this literally every single day without fail. And yeah, it's basically live trading for them so that they can know what I'm looking for every single day and basically take the same trades as me. Okay. And by the way, if you're looking to join this, click the link in the description and there'll be a link somewhere in there to sign up to the inner circle community. Yesterday, the Asian range was absolutely massive. So obviously there's no point trading that. And we've actually taken out this point of liquidity here, which I believe is the high from last year. We've now taken out 2024 September 2024 highs, which is mad. So, I mean, yeah, right now, GU is just on a crazy uptrend right now. In terms of targets to go higher, I mean, we can look now to the left, like over here, maybe draw out these highs here. But yeah, there's a lot of buying pressure, which is crazy to see. And for DXY, what's DXY doing? DXY is heading lower. You don't really need a target, like it's just going lower. It's just as simple as that. Like, you know, if it's going lower, it's going lower. We can always draw out, you know, these lows down here and be like, oh, it's gonna go to these lows, but obviously it will go to these lows if it keeps on going down, so it doesn't really matter what we draw out down here. Like, the fact is, the market's bearish on DXY and bullish on GU. You just gotta basically take buys. Find an opportunity to take buys is just what you gotta do. Now for EU is also very, very bullish as well. This weekly candle though, you can see here, it is a flat body candle. There's no lower wick here, which is interesting because this potentially going to need to get taken out at some point because there's no wick here. Right, so as I was saying, there's no lower wick on this weekly candle, so I mean, it's definitely not going to happen anytime soon, but because there's no low wick, there'll be a lot of liquidity still below here. You know, in the future, if we do ever go lower again, then you can target this low down here. For now, it doesn't make any sense to look for sells. Yeah, let's just, I guess, look for an opportunity to buy. That's the only thing you can really do. There is no point selling at all because the market is clearly not bearish. How big is this Asian range again? It looks massive again. I mean, it's still big, you know, relative to normal market conditions. It's still big. 50 pips is still big. And then on EU, actually, to be fair, EU might be a better one to trade because on EU, we've not taken out the previous day high yet, right, which is here. And GU has taken out the previous day high. So this could be SMT, but it could also be a target, and DXY has not taken out the previous day low yet either. So we do have SMT actually right now of the previous day low on DXY because DXY has not taken it out. GU has taken out the previous day high. SMT there right now, which could be a bearish indicator, but given how bullish we are, I'm not going to consider this a bearish indicator because we're not bearish. So I don't really, it's not smart to just go and take sells just because you have SMT. The whole market is still bullish. It could react to this sweep of Asian high here. You're trading against the trend if you go for that, and it's just not smart to do that. But potentially we could still look for a target of the previous day high, maybe today. If we find some sort of opportunity to take a buy, then you could target the previous day high here and then target the previous day low on DXY. So potentially, I guess something like this, you know, the classic strategy, if we sweep this high here on DXY, then at the same time on EU, if we swept Asian low, then you could target the previous day high. Basically a continuation of yesterday. I don't think there's any reason to sell at all, so I won't be looking for sells. I'm just going to be sticking with the trend, and I guess, you know, see if Asian low gets swept here and then look for the normal entry models if that happens. I still don't like the look of the week at all. I still think the markets are still terrible, but I mean, that's what I'll look for today. I don't know if I'm going to take it, probably not, to be honest, but it's just an idea and it could potentially pay out. So Asian lows down here, and then we want to find some sort of, there's not really any strong demand zones below here though. You know, you can find something in here, I guess. So we'll have an hourly fair value gap here, which is worth drawing out in case it does come down this much. I don't know if we will come all the way down to here though. If we do, then it could be good, but at the same time we do have SMT of the previous day high here. You know, it could turn into something. It could turn into a reversal potentially. I'm not going to be trading the reversal idea yet because there's been no confirmation yet. For example, right, let's say that DXY does continue going higher. I'm not going to trade it, I don't really care. But But it means that on Wednesday, because we now have SMT of the previous day low and confirmation that we want to go higher, then on Wednesday we can look for a continuation to continue going higher on DXY. And then obviously if DXY is going higher, then GU is going to go lower. But there's no confirmation of that yet, so you can't look for sells. But if that was to happen today, where we did have a bearish day, that's fine. I'd be happy, to be honest. And then I'd probably look for continuations on Wednesday to go lower, because then we have SMT of the previous day high. That's if we're bearish today, or if we just stick being bullish, then I will take a trade, or maybe I'll take a trade on EU. And definitely looks bearish right now, so this is good. We could potentially get down there. How we react to it though, I'm not really too sure, but we'll have to wait and see really. I don't think the trade will happen though for quite a long time though. If it does happen, I'd want to wait for it to come into this. You see how this is a 4-hour fair value gap as well, right? You've got a 4-hour fair value gap here, so I'd want to probably wait and see if it holds this gap, and then look for the trade if it's holding it. If it doesn't look like it's holding this 4-hour fair value gap, then I won't trade it. And then the same for DXY. I believe there's also one on DXY. So there's also one here on DXY, right? So if we can come into here and sort of respect this, then that's good. A long time before we come into this, I think. You know, maybe New York session, or maybe in a few hours from now. Sell lots for DXY for up here, and basically I'm just gonna get on with my life and see if any alerts come off, and then maybe I'll trade it if we can see that we are sort of rejecting from this area here. And also this 4-hourly candle right now does not look bearish, so you don't want to trade this 4-hour candle. You ideally want to wait and see the next 4-hourly candle go higher, and then start to push lower towards the end ideally, or maybe not the next 4-hour candle, or the one after that maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, right now this 4-hourly candle is not good to trade. So yeah, basically that's it. I'm just gonna probably set alerts also on EU, maybe for Asian low. I won't be rushing into anything. I'm still not confident in my trading for this week just because of the markets, so I'm not gonna rush into anything. But if I did see that we were clearly holding this fair value gap, and the 4-hour one as well, then I might potentially look for a trade, but we'll see. Would you consider the demand zone within the Asian range on EU, considering we have a large Asian range? Good question. I was sort of thinking that, but the thing is, the 4-hour on DXY doesn't really look good. Like the 4-hour on DXY looks like it's just gonna keep heading higher. So you can draw out, for example, like a demand zone like this. You know, it could give you something, but then this 4-hourly candle here is going to close pretty bullish, I would assume, because there's only 30 minutes left of it. So then the next 4-hourly candle is probably going to keep on pushing higher, at least to, I would think, come to Asian high, or at least push higher something to give us high wick of the next 4-hour candle, right? So if it's going to push higher, which it will, I mean, it just will. Like the chances that it doesn't go higher is just because every 4-hour candle, right, has to have a high and a low. DXY is going to go lower because the next 4-hour candle is opening in 12 minutes. It's likely that when it opens, it's going to go higher at some point first before it goes lower. So if it's going higher before it goes lower, I don't see this getting respected, because if it's going higher, then EU is going to keep going lower. That's my thought process for that. I don't like the look of the 4-hour candle, which is why I'm not really considering this yet. But I think I'm just going to wait for Asian low and see if we get that, just because it'll be a stronger trade in my opinion. Yes guys, so the time right now is currently 4 p.m. I've basically just been sitting on ChatGPT for the last, I'd say, hour or something, just literally trying to get loads of information out of it to improve my YouTube. My YouTube is something I think should be more. Like, it frustrates me how there's guys out there, you know, I'm sure you guys know Brez Scales, TJR, all of these guys, bro, they're so famous. I'm not satisfied. I know I'm doing well, but I want to be better. I want to be bigger. So I'm just always thinking of how I can improve. If you got any tips for me, let me know in the comments, guys, because all of these guys, they're literally making insane money, and I want to be up there with them. So I'm currently just locked in, guys. I'm telling you, I'm so dialed in. In May, I'm going to be really focusing on, I don't even know what. Like, I feel like I've got a very good understanding of everything I'm doing right. I want more. I want to see more progress, right? And obviously for trading, I'm not actually taking a trade today, as I think I would have said on that call. Yeah, I'm just going to basically be focusing on the things I can control, which is my social media. And that's important, right? Social media is important. As an entrepreneur, you need to have a good social media presence. That's just the facts. Sort of what I'm focusing on right now. I've also got a protein shake right here, getting that down me. and then I'm gonna be heading, actually no, my barber's gonna come to me. He's gonna cut my haircut on the balcony, and then we're gonna go over to Nobu later and get ourselves some very nice food. So I'm very excited for that. So guys, currently a few of my friends have made a lot of money today on crypto. You can see here, this is one of my friends' portfolios. He's up $2,000. I think he put in 2,000 into this and he's now up 2,000. So I'm thinking, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. But I'm thinking whiteboard videos, put the whiteboard up there and drop some serious value. Okay, Nero knowledge style. If you know Nero knowledge, that's what I'm going for. Obviously it's going to be about trading, but I do think I'd be very good at that sort of style of video. So I might buy this right now. And currently also my barber has just touched down in Bangkok. So he's going to be arriving soon. When he arrives, he's going to basically check into his hotel. Literally, as soon as he checks in, leave, come and cut my hair, and then we're going to go out for dinner. And then we're going to meet the boys after, because everyone's had a good day today. I passed a GOAT funded trader account yesterday, and I'm just waiting for that certificate to come through. So hopefully that comes through today, and I'll show you guys as well. So I need to somehow get a haircut. Boys, looking wham as well though, looking proper big. I'm 80 kg now, so we're getting wham. But yeah, basically, I need to somehow get a haircut and get to Nobu in half an hour. Seriously, boys, looking shredded, lads.
Fucking growing, bro.
So guys, Jonathan the barber's here, bro. Say what, go on.
Yes, what's going on?
He's made it, and guys, the time is 9:23, so we have about 10 minutes to get a whole fade, and then somehow get to Nobu. But
I think we'll manage.
oh, it's first time in Bangkok, bro. How are you finding it?
Oh, bro, I'm loving it.
By the way, I'll put his Instagram somewhere up here. You guys should follow him if you're from London. Go get a haircut with him, bro. He's the best. He may not give me the best trim now because he's in a rush, but guys, he is a very good barber. So if he doesn't do a great job now, it's because he's got literally like 8 minutes, bro.
I'll give him the best trim. I'll give him the best trim regardless.
So it's crazy, but yeah.
Don't worry.
6 minutes on the clock, boys. I'm fresh, looking fresh.
We're good to go.
We're done? Boys, we're done. Alright, I'll see you guys in Nobu. Let's go. Yo, John.
Day one in Bangkok.
Let's go! Bro, this is crazy. Bro, how you finding Bangkok so far, man?
Bro, mad. I think
You've been here 3 hours.
I can't lie, bro. If I showed you, what I just saw, yeah. The guy took me through like some mad alleyways, bro. I thought
you took a long
I thought it was a goner, bro. Look.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Sorry, hello. Salvador Sanchez. And it's my friend's birthday as well. So can you give him like a nice surprise? So guys, Nobu is known for having some of the best views in Bangkok. Like literally, this is probably the best restaurant in Bangkok, guys. And this guy's here on his first day, bro. His first day, he's here. Crazy. So guys, I basically just got my funded certificate with GFT. I passed this account the other day, and here's the certificate. I don't know if you guys can see it. It'll be somewhere on the screen, right? But there you go. It's 100k. And GFT is a new one. I haven't been funded with GFT before, but I've heard very good things. A lot of my friends are funded with them. So I thought, you know what, let's give them a go. I haven't really been trading, but I took a very small trade the other day, and it basically passed me this account. I mean, this account's actually been very close to getting passed for a very long time. Obviously, the market conditions haven't been good, but I found a little scout position. I think I made like 0.5% and it passed me the account. We are currently just chilling in Nobu. Got myself some wine. We've ordered some massive steaks as well. Actually, I don't know if they'll be massive, but they were the biggest steaks that they had. But knowing Nobu, it's probably going to be small. Anyway, guys, cheers, boys. So, boys, the food has come, as you guys can see. This here was the most expensive thing, and it's literally like the size of like a finger. What you got, bro?
What it is?
He's meant to have.
fist.
He's meant to have what? Tenderloin steak or something.
More than a fist.
I don't even know what that is, bro. But that's what happens when you eat at a fancy restaurant. They give you some dead portions, bro. But yeah, man, it's very good. It's very good, isn't it? Good stuff. Good stuff. So guys, I just paid for the bill, yeah, and I'm not even showing you guys this to like flex at all, because it's not even that expensive, right? But I'm showing you this to show you that Thailand's actually quite cheap, right? Nobu, 2 meals, and we both got a steak and a wine. Actually, no, I only got a wine, he got sparkling water, right? $180 that came out to. I'm probably gonna cover my expenses but I'll show you guys it now. It's just to show you guys that like $180, Thailand is actually quite cheap. Like obviously that's an expensive dinner, right? Obviously, you know, but if this was in London, bro, that would be like, I mean, £300 probably like at least an extra $100 for that, probably minimum, bro. Obviously people say, oh, why don't you move to Dubai, why don't you do all of this stuff? But at the end of the day, well, I'm not one to splash my money on Lamborghinis and all of this stuff, right? When I can live in Thailand, save loads of money, really grow my wealth, obviously go out sometimes to like nice restaurants like this. This is how you actually become successful. It's not from splashing your money on Lamborghinis trying to flex for social media.
Welcome to Bangkok, bro.
Oh my god, thank you, bro.
So boys, the time right now is 2:47. We've been out in the clubs. SD, bro, how are you finding Bangkok?
It's good, man. It's so hot. I'm enjoying it, man. For real. I want to come live it.
SD, by the way, is Jonathan's brother, and this is his cousin, right?
Yeah, Felix.
Felix, bro. How are you finding Bangkok?
Amazing, fucking amazing.
You having a good time, bro?
Yeah, bro, I'm loving it.
Bro, all I can say is all the boys have had a good first night.
Yes guys, good morning. So I just woke up, yeah, it's now like 11 p.m. and guys, Bitcoin, do I need to say any more, bro? Look at that chart. This is the weekly candle, yeah? Look at that. Guys, that's hitting all-time highs, bro. If this weekly candle closes bullish like it has with 4 days remaining, if it can close bullish in the next 4 days, that's hitting all-time highs. That's literally like, bro, I'm about to open my laptop here, you guys can see, and I'm gonna start opening some leverage long positions. So if you guys are seeing this video, but hopefully by the time this video comes out, these leverage longs should be up a lot of money. Now the reason I'm doing that is because they follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's making its move, I guarantee you Ethereum is probably making a sort of move as well. It's starting its move, Ethereum, but there's so much more room to go, right? All of these altcoins that I hold, for example, let's have a look at, you know, bro, every altcoin. This is called ICP. Let's have another one called TAO is really good. This one's actually performing insanely well. This one's performing really well. Tau, performing really well. I hold a lot of that. What an amazing day, bro. I'm so happy because I hold a lot of crypto, as you guys will know. Amazing stuff, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.